Alright, welcome to tutorial 7 already. This goes really fast when you have a simple code to reskin, so this is great. We're going to show you how to install the in-app purchases and how to test them using your test account that we created in tutorial 2, I think it was. So let's jump right in and start making use of money with in-app purchases. Alright, we're back in Xcode and into the bingo config file, which is our handy dandy little cheat place to reskin this whole app. What we're going to see is, if you go down, you're going to see these product IDs and prices. So what these are the in-app purchases. Again, just like with the Game Center, the leaderboards, we're going to only change the middle portion. We're going to change your name or your business name and the app name so it matches your bundle ID. And then we're going to put these into iTunes Connect. Now notice right after we have the prices, so they are not dynamic. So if you ever want to change your prices, you do need to change them in Xcode. And the reason we did it this way is because if a user is not on the internet, then the prices won't show up if you link them to iTunes Connect. But if you have them programmed in like this, then they don't need to be on the internet. The prices will show up. It won't be laggy, and it's really quick. The prices show up a lot faster that way. So you want to match these up correctly. You want to have, for example, if you're going to charge 99 cents, which is tier 1, for the 100 coins, then you want to put in 99 cents here. If you want to change it, make it $1.99, then you're going to have to change that in iTunes Connect as well and set that up as tier 2. I'll show you what that means in a second if you're not following along. So for now, let's change these up. We're going to change the name of the app and your name or your business name to go in here. So just like before, I had com.leerankkinen.bingo. So now I have com.leerankkinen.bingo.100 coins spelled exactly like this. I didn't change anything to the 100 coins part. And I'd highly recommend not changing that part. Don't mess with it because the way this is set up, I believe it's in alphanumeric order, and that does matter. So just don't mess with the part after the dot, the 100 coins, 250 coins, don't change that around. So I'm going to change all of these. So I just copied over all of these so that they all say com.leerankkinen.bingo, and yours will say com.yourname or business name dot and then the app name. And I'm going to leave these prices as is. So the next thing we do is go into iTunes Connect. Now if you go into your app and click into your app, you will see Manage In-App Purchases on the top right. It's right under the Game Center that we dealt with in the last tutorial. So click on Manage In-App Purchases, and we're going to create a new one. Now you might need to set up your banking information if you don't see all these options here. In order to get paid by Apple, you do need to set up your bank account, otherwise you can't get paid for these. So make sure that's set up, and then you can come back and fill all these in. Now we're going to deal with both consumable and non-consumable. Consumable are things like coins, stuff that you use and then you'd buy more of. Non-consumable, on the other hand, is stuff that you would kind of unlock. It would only happen once, and if you delete the app and get it again, you should be able to access it. So like coins, you wouldn't be able to access your old coins if you deleted your app and reinstalled it. But if you disabled ads, for example, if you deleted the app and came back and decided to reinstall that app, you'd want to be able to get your remove ads purchase back so you don't have to buy it all over again. So for our coins, they're going to be consumable, and then for remove ads and for unlock levels, they're going to be non-consumable. Let's start with the coins. So we're going to go to consumable, and in the reference name here, I'm going to put in the name of the app and then a dash and the size of the coin pack. Now if you've seen any of my other tutorials, I like to use kind of like the t-shirt sizing naming convention. You'll see why in a second. I just find it easier instead of putting like prices and number of coins in and all that stuff. You of course can change this. The reference name is what you'll see in your reports, so it'll show when you're looking at your sales, it'll say this reference name, so you'll know what it is, like what somebody bought. So put something in here that's relevant. You definitely want the app name in there. If you have lots of apps, then you need to know which app this in-app purchase was for. But the customer won't see this reference name. So I'm going to put in bingo-XS, which stands for extra small, the smallest pack of coins that we offer. Now the product ID, that's straight from Xcode. I really recommend going in and copying and pasting because you want this to match exactly with the capital letters and everything. So I'm going to copy that, go back in and paste it here. We want to keep cleared for sale on yes, and we're going to select the price tier. Now again, you want to match it. So 99 cents, if that's what price you want, that's going to be tier 1. Easiest way to remember that is 99 cents is pretty much $1. That's tier 1. And that's US dollars, by the way. So there we go. I put tier 1. That shows 99 cents. I'm going to go down and we need to click on add language. Now you can select your language here and then display name. This actually does show up in the app. So when they go to purchase it, it'll say, do you want to purchase blank? And that's this blank right here. So make this relevant. I'm going to be very straightforward and just say it's 100 coins as the name. And I don't think the description shows up in this app, but I'm going to still have to put something. I'm going to put in buy 100 coins. This is more for the reviewer who sees this. Just a little description of what this is. So I put buy 100 coins there, and then we're going to save it. Now since we haven't tested this, we don't have a screenshot of our in-app purchase. So we're just going to leave this blank and click save. So there we go. The status is waiting for screenshot. It's in red, which means we can't really move forward with these or submit them for review, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's keep going through and finish these. So I did bingo-extra small. We're going to repeat the process. Same thing for the coins. We're going to do small, medium, large, extra large, and 2x. So I don't think you need to watch me do that. It should be the exact same process. Okay, so after you do your 6 in-app purchases for the consumables, it should look like this. And then we have 2 non-consumables to add. So if you go to create new, we're going to go to non-consumable this time. And for this I'm going to put in bingo-disable ads. I'm going to grab the product ID from Xcode again. Cleared for sale is yes. Price tier, I'm going to check it out. I have $1.99, so that's tier 2. And then we're going to go to add language, and for this I'm going to put disable pop-up ads. I like putting pop-up in there because I just want to clarify that it won't disable those more games buttons or the free game buttons, which are ads. This in-app purchase only disables pop-up ads. So for description, I'm going to put disables pop-up ads. And click save. And save again. And one more. It's going to be the non-consumable. And this is for unlock levels. So I'm going to get the ID here. I copy this. Clear for sale, yes. The price tier, I put $9.99. That's tier 10. And I'm going to put unlock levels for the display name and unlocks levels for description. Then hit save and save one more time. Alright, check that out. We have, should be 8 in-app purchases and they're all waiting for screenshot. So now is the point when we actually need to test them, because when we test them, then we can take a screenshot and then put the screenshot in here. And the screenshot is just for the reviewer to know what the in-app purchase looks like, where it's located. So now to test these, there's a little thing you need to do before we run the app in Xcode. Just go into your device, your iPhone, your iPad, and this does need to be on the device, it can't be on simulator. Go into the App Store, and on the featured page, go to the very bottom and you should see your app ID there. It'll show like if you have any money left on your account and stuff like that. So click into that and sign out of your app ID. Then you can go into Xcode and you can run the app as usual to test it. So when you test the app, what you want to do is go to the in-app purchase, go to the store, and select one. Actually, you're going to end up selecting all of them to purchase to test them out. But what it's going to ask you is if you want to sign in with an existing ID, and that's what you want to do. But don't sign in with your usual one. What you want to sign in with is the test account that we created in, I believe it was tutorial 2. So once you sign in with your test account, you can test the in-app purchases, you can buy them, and it won't charge you any money, and you can make sure that they all work correctly. So as you're doing that, take screenshots. And to do that on your device, if you're on iPhone or iPad, you hit the home button and the power button at the same time. You'll take a screenshot, and what you're going to do is upload those screenshots here. So we're going to go back in. I'm going to go into bingo-2x. If you go down to the bottom, in-app purchase details, there's an edit button. Click on edit. screenshot for review. I'm going to choose file, and I'm going to pick my screenshot. Now I took 4 screenshots, and the reason I did that is because, as you can see in this picture, it only shows 2 at a time, and I want to be extra safe and show all of them. So for example, in the first one, I show 100 coins and 250 coins. That's my first screenshot. My second screenshot shows 1,000 coins and 5,000. Third screenshot shows 10,000 coins and 25,000 coins. And the last one shows the disable pop-up ads and unlock all levels. So if I'm doing the big set of coins, I'm going to choose this third in-app purchase, the one that has 25,000 coins in it. I'm going to choose that, and I'm going to upload that for review. So when you hit save, you should be able to see it. I'll click on that so you can see a large image of it. I had gone into my 2X, which is my double extra large, my biggest coin pack. So that's the one I sent in the screenshot for, the 25,000 coins. I'm going to hit done, and now you'll see it says ready to submit for this Bingo-2X size. So you want to do that for all the rest of them. If I was doing disable ads, I would go in-app purchase details, screenshot for review. I'm going to select my last one. This one happens to show the disable in-app purchases. I'm going to save that. Now I'll show you the large screen version. There it is, disable all pop-up ads and the unlock all levels. I'll use the same screenshot. And then click done. And then go ahead and go through and finish it for all of these. Alright, so there you go. I have all of them ready to submit with their screenshots. So what we're going to do is hit done. And just like we did with Game Center, we need to do a little extra thing that makes them review these in-app purchases. So I went into view details, and then we're going to go to the very bottom. And right above Game Center, there's in-app purchases. Click on edit, select all 8 of them, and then click save. Now you should see them all up here, and now they are ready to be sent in for review. And that's it. We made it through this tutorial. There's one more that's going to be ads, so you can make even more money, and then we're going to be ready to submit this, which is crazy. So get ready for some action. See you in the next tutorial.